What's going on, guys? This is Berz. I want to talk to you about socks today. It's an exciting subject, and I want to talk to you about some socks that I recently got, USA made by Feet to Farm, which is a company that I came across while I was doing some research on wool socks and seeing what else was out there. Usually use, you guys have seen these icebreaker socks that I have used in the past, done review, really like them. They're like a mid-weight. I've used those in the past, but I kind of went out there and tried to look for a USA made option because these are not USA made, even though they do work well. I saw the Feet to Farm, so I got some of those. One is the Boulder and one's the Jamestown. I'm not sure how to distinguish them without the tags on because one's a lightweight, one's a medium weight, and they're relatively the same. I can feel a little bit more material over here than over here, but either way, they're both the same sock, just one's a little bit heavier than the other one. I like both of them. They're definitely my go-tos at the moment, and we're going to talk about that today. So the one thing you're going to see with Feet to Farm socks, which I've seen with all of them, I also have this right here, is this is more of a heavyweight option, as you can see, is on the front here they have this stitching which actually almost acts like a ventilation. It's really interesting. You can see it on this as well, where there's just the slightest of holes there. It gives you a little ventilation. But the cool thing I like about Feet to Farm socks is the cushion right here comes up towards the front, so the front of your foot is covered and it has a nice cushion to it. You don't really see that with other socks. You might see it slightly, but the amount of cushion and the way that it's kind of presented and the way they cut this is definitely kind of unique to the sock market from what I've seen by using Icebreaker, Ex Officio, the Fox River socks that I've used in the past. The foot box area is just a little bit different, and it has a little bit of ventilation here, which I like. Now on the inside here, where you see the darker green areas, when you kind of go on the inside of the sock, you'll see this terrier-like material. And it's definitely soft, and what that does is it does a few things, but the main thing is it helps to wick the moisture away from your foot because it has all these nice little fibers here, as you can see, and it is nice and comfortable as far as the cushion area. And like I said, that comes down through the bottom and sides and up around the front of the foot, and on the middle here there's less material, which allows for airflow and ventilation of the sock. Now, I've used these for probably the last 4 months. Definitely been outside with them a lot. These are the ones I'm throwing in my bag at the moment. You can see on this one here, you might be able to see a little bit better as far as how that is with the cushioning. This is more of a tan version. This is like a kind of OD kind of color. The elastic is one reason, or one thing that I see that is the first thing to go out on socks. And this elastic here is definitely nice, and it's nice and I don't want to say tight, but it's nice in the middle as far as elasticity goes. And that's good because you want the elasticity up front to kind of be a little bit tight, because over time it's going to loosen up. So I found that these haven't really loosened up too much, so that's good. That's a good spandex material they're using. And these socks are made of 72% merino, 27% nylon, and then 1% spandex for the top here. They have a good amount of wool in them, and I don't like a huge, some people go hiking in socks like this. I actually like a lighter weight sock, like a medium weight sock, because I like that mobility over something huge and ginormous like this. I'll throw this in my pack and then use this at night, but I won't use this to hike in during the day. So these socks definitely fit that purpose. I like the medium weight more for like the winter, lightweight more for the summer. There's a slight difference, not a huge difference as far as the cushioning goes between the two, but they're both definitely something I'm recommending as far as socks go moving forward. As far as areas to improve on, I really don't see any. Using these, I cannot find one thing that really stands out as far as an issue of any concern between these and all the other ones I have them currently testing. So if you want a good USA made sock option, Feet to Farm is making some great socks. They have probably about 20 different varieties over there between men and women, and different weights and different materials. So these are the wool options they have, but they also have some alpaca options, etc. So I'll put the links down below to where you can check out Feet to Farm and check out these socks here. And if you guys use Feet to Farm socks, or if you have any experience with them, go ahead and put the comments down below, or better yet, make a video about it. And until next time, as far as the way that the fabric is